Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, we're glad you are. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Today, I'm urging you, don't settle for culture, create it. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you know that I've talked about organizational and team culture before, but we're going to do it again. We're going to do it right now because there's some things that we all need to know, understand, and apply relating to our culture, whether it's organizationally or on our teams. And I want to get to those points right now. Here we go. Number one, culture exists. Put a group of people together for any length of time and there'll be a culture. Culture is simply the way we do things around here, and so that evolves into something that we would call or could call culture. Doesn't matter the group, doesn't matter the size of the group. Culture exists. And culture can change. It's not static. It can change. We can do things that would make it change. When you have a group and you add or subtract people, you know that it can change. And I would even go as far as to say that culture will change. But when we talk about the fact that it can, the fact that it will, it doesn't imply that it's necessarily going to get better. It simply means that it's ever changing, that it's fluid. But the fact that we know that it can change should be really, really good news for us because it leads us to ask this question. What culture do you want? We call it the aspirational culture. The culture that says, if we had that in the way we did our work, would we get better results? Would we have more enjoyment? Would we have greater satisfaction? Lots of good things can happen, right? And so the question is, if we know it can change, then what would we like it to change to, right? So once you have that in mind, the question or the action that takes place is to focus efforts on creating that aspirational culture. Like once we know, hey, that's what we want, then let's go work on getting it. Makes sense, right? So this can start with anyone. Like, I don't know who you are on that side of this camera. I don't know if you're an individual contributor, if you're a leader, you're a CEO, like I don't know. The effort of doing this can start anywhere, but it's only really gonna work creating an aspirational culture and working toward it. It's only really going to work with any consistency and success if everyone is involved in creating that vision and does the work to get there. All of us can have impact on culture, but all of us together are when we really start to have power and really can have culture change. And don't settle for your culture, create it. Let me close with today's tweet. Culture will always exist, but you don't have to live with the one you have or yearn for the one you once had. Create an aspirational culture and move towards it, starting today. All this talk about culture has got me excited. Why? Because I'm excited to announce to you here the release of our next book, our new book, the third in a series of books around long distance, this one being The Long Distance Team, subtitled Designing Your Team for Everyone's Success. Designing your team and designing your culture. Those are the roadmaps we talk about in this book so that you can create the engagement, the accountability, and the success you want in your organization. All the links to get a copy can be found below. Hope you'll do that. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.